Once upon a time, at the edge of a forgotten village, stood a little brick house surrounded by overgrown weeds and a rusting gate. No one lived there anymore. No one had for decades. But the locals still whispered stories. They said the house had once been full of life, music, laughter, and love. But then, one by one, the people left. Not from disaster, from disappointment. But the last to leave was a woman named Clara. She had built the house with her partner, stone by stone. She left the keys on the mantel. She closed the door gently, and the house locked itself. Not just the door. Every window, every drawer, every room. Time passed. Ivy climbed the walls like regret. Dust settled like silence. But inside, everything remained exactly as it was, untouched, unfinished, and unresolved. But then, years later, a boy wandered into the yard chasing a paper plane. He tugged on the door handle. It didn't budge. He didn't leave. Instead, he sat on the porch and waited. Days passed. He returned again and again. One morning, the door creaked open. Not all the way, just enough. He stepped in slowly. The air was thick, but not angry. The rooms were still. A clock had stopped. A cup sat mid-sip. A letter, half-written, waited on a desk. Therefore, the boy, curious and kind, began to dust. He lit a candle. He opened a window, played a radio. The house groaned, then sighed. And for the first time in decades, it breathed. And then, Clara returned. Gray now, slower, older, but she stood at the gate with tears in her eyes. She didn't expect to be let in. But the door was already open. The moral of the story is this: when a heart closes to protect itself, it takes time, trust, and patience to open again. But it can.